Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. So today we have a little bit of a highlighter showdown. We're going to be looking at 5 of the most recent and biggest highlighter releases, there's been a lot of them lately, on 5 different skin tones. So let me tell you what my aim is here and where this idea came from. I have been reviewing so many recent highlighter releases, and in the comments, inevitably, folks will ask me a question. They'll say, with such and such a skin tone and such a hair color, will this highlighter appear too gold on me, too white on me, too pink on me, just right on me? You know, like bowls of porridge with Goldilocks. We are all looking for the perfect highlighter, and it's really sometimes a bit of a pig in a poke. Because the photos on the brand's websites are always a little bit doctored. It's tough to tell. And that made me think that I would love to compare these. But when you start comparing highlighters, it is a bit of a rabbit hole, isn't it? You fall in and it's tough to get back out. There are, I want to say tens, I almost said hundreds, but that is an exaggeration. There's certainly tens of highlighters that are good and loved and true. So what I decided to do, we had to narrow it down. I decided to take 5 of the biggest, most recent holiday and slightly pre-holiday highlighter releases. So today we are going to look at the McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime highlighter, which looks a little bit like this in the pan. We are going to look at the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow highlighter, which looks a little bit like this in the pan. These are both very recent. We cannot forget the Charlotte Tilbury Superstar Glow highlighter. It comes in this big silver case, platinum case, and looks a little bit like this in the pan. And then I also threw in, for good measure, the Hourglass Sculpture palette. Has a pretty little highlighter right here. That is the Ambient Lighting Glistening Strobe powder right there. And I also threw in a really blingy fun one from Huda Beauty, the N.Y.M.P highlighter, which is this beautiful rose. I'm trying to keep it perfected there and not ruin it, but I'm slowly ruining it with my brush dipping in. The only missing highlighter is the brand new by Terry highlighter, which I have not gotten a chance to try yet. So I'm sorry that one is omitted, but we have 5 of the other very big popular recent releases. Now, with regard to skin tone, again, there's even more skin tones than there are popular highlighters. We come in so many colors, don't we, princesses? And that's what makes choosing a highlighter so difficult. And so I tried. Here's what I have done. I will represent our light medium today, but I have also found friends and family with everything from fair to a few different shades of medium to darker complected subject models, victims, to try on these highlighters for us. They got a bit shy on me, so we didn't put it on their face. I will be trying it on in this video on my cheeks, top of my cheeks, so you will be able to see that on my light medium skin tone. But on my friends and family that I have gathered together, you will see arm swatches that you can compare, and it is really interesting the way the highlighters will change depending upon the tone of skin they are applied to. Very, very interesting. Now, I do have to unfortunately apologize in advance that the 5 skin tones that I have gathered for us to look at today might not be representative of what you see looking back at you in your mirror, but I'm just hoping to approximate and just help you a little bit. Obviously, 5 skin shades is not representative enough, I know, but I'm just kind of trying to give you a little bit of a better perspective. So what we're going to do is we're going to see these 5 highlighters on the skin tones, and then we're going to try them on mine. I'm currently wearing the McGrath, which is a really interesting shade. Wait till you see that on all these assembled skin tones, and then you can ask questions, and hopefully I can answer those for you. So stick around, let's jump into it, starting with our darkest skin shade first. And here, on our deep skin tone, we have the Huda highlighter, followed by our Hourglass, which really shows on the deeper skin tone. We have Charlotte Tilbury, looking very gold. Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude highlighter. And last but not least, my favorite is the Pat McGrath highlighter, which I think is the winner for the deep skin tone. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much. All right, we have two medium skin tones here. One skin tone slightly darker, just a hair darker, and we have a comparison of the highlighters. So we start here at the very bottom. On both ladies, we have Pat McGrath. Up one on both ladies, Natasha Denona's new highlighter. Third from the bottom, both ladies wearing Charlotte Tilbury. Then we go up to the Sculpture Hourglass. And at the very top, the Huda N.Y.M.P highlighter on both ladies. And that Pat McGrath is looking very pink on a medium skin tone. Very interesting. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so on a very, very fair skin, we have Huda. That's kind of looking dark. Next to that, we have Hourglass, Charlotte Tilbury, Natasha Denona, and look at the Pat McGrath on fair skin. That is getting awfully dark. That's a very fair complexion. And as a model in the light medium category, we'll use me. And we have here the Huda N.Y.M.P highlighter, followed by the highlighter in the Hourglass Sculpture. Here is Charlotte Tilbury on light medium skin, Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude, and the brand new Pat McGrath. Let me see if you can see those really good on a light medium skin tone. So let's take a clean, undyed goat hair brush, many of them. I have a whole little box of them here. And we will start with Huda N.Y.M.P powder on my left, your right. And we'll put the Hourglass Ambient, Glistening Strobe on this side here. These names, I'm telling you, they should have a contest if you can remember them all. So we got Huda right here. And we're going to try that on this cheek. This is, of course, light medium skin, and that is a very, very strong highlight. Let's switch brushes. We're going to get a clean brush, and we're going to grab the highlighter out of this Hourglass palette right here and put it on my right, your left, just for comparison. Much more subtle glow, and of course only on light medium skin. Wish I could have done it on all the models. So this is our Hourglass highlight out of the Sculpture, larger 6-pan Sculpture palette, and the Huda N.Y.M.P. There's no doubt which one is blingier, for those of you that like a blingy highlight and more golden. And this is a little bit more subtle. Let's come back and try two more. Okay, we're back with no highlighter on, got clean brushes. We're gonna do Charlotte Tilbury's brand new highlighter on this side against Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude highlighter on this side, my right, your left. Let's start with Charlotte. Looks pretty pink in the pan, a little more golden on the face. Let's see what we got. Got undyed goat hair brush right here. No highlighter on whatsoever. What do you think? Again, light medium skin. You can see that pretty obviously. There is the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. Definitely comes off golder than that kind of champagne-y pink it looks like in the pan. Now, for a personal favorite of mine, the Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude with its pretty little pattern that I'm quickly destroying. Okay, clean brush, refer. Okay, ready? I like this one. I think this is a very traditional, kind of, some would say boring, but I like boring, highlighter. This is one of my favorites in the bunch. So we have Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude highlighter here on this side on my light medium skin. And Charlotte, which is much blingier. And take a look at the two. Charlotte does play off a little bit lighter, pinker. It does, now that I'm seeing it, compared to the slightly more kind of gold tinged champagne or Chardonnay wine. Here on the Natasha Denona side. Now we're going to come back and we're going to put Pat McGrath on both. Okay, and we'll finish off a bit more matchy-matchy. I'm going to grab this brand new clean number 4 Refer brush and the Pat McGrath new highlighter, the Sublime, the Fetish Sublime highlighter. This is very pink, and as you saw in especially the swatch on the fair skin, fairly dark and has a little bit of a shift to it. But I find this the most interesting. Maybe not my favorite, but certainly it wins most interesting. And here it is on me. It's definitely kind of like a blush. Check this out. And I'm going to do a little matchy-matchy here since we have an uneven amount of testing here. Now, I can see why this might go a bit dark. I'm going to put it there on the high points. This might go a tad bit dark on very fair skin, but you could also use it as a blush topper if you had fair skin. So here we go, a little bit here on me, and it is, as you see in the pan, very, very, very pink. So what do you guys think on my light medium skin tone? Too pink? Too dark? I kind of like the shift. It definitely does have a shift, and it is a little bit dark. It might be something to kind of get used to if you have fair skin. So of these, tell me what you've purchased or what you would like. Let me know if this video has helped you at all, because I could certainly do things like this in the future or expand upon it if you guys enjoy it. So kind of let me know. And also down below in the comments, let me know what your all-time favorite highlighter is, because there's so many out there. Love to hear what you guys say in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And please, if you haven't already done so, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.